Evening, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Hello, can you hear me okay? Oh, hi. That's great, great, great. Peter, do you want to load up the PowerPoint? Por favor, silver plate. Okay, for those of you that, while we're waiting for the PowerPoint, for those of you that haven't met us, oh, here we go. This should be the first slide, which will show you me and Rose. Anyway, for those of you that haven't met us, my name's Neil, and along with my partner Rose, we run our business out of Aintree. We've been in Kleeneze just 2.5 years now. It isn't. Is it? Oh, I'm getting shouted at here. Apparently I'm wrong. I'll check that one, and if I'm wrong, I'll correct it. Anyway, since that time, we've worked our way up to gold distributor status, and in doing so, we actually qualified for a free trip to Miami, which is absolutely fantastic. So that's about us. Tonight, I'm going to talk to you about sponsoring, and in particular lead generation, and what to do with your leads when you get them. Peter, do I do anything here to move this PowerPoint on, or do you do it? Because I've just got a blank screen here. Oh, yeah. So, lead generation and sponsoring. There's different areas that lead generation and sponsoring. There's different areas to this, and it's really the lifeblood of the business. If you wanted to make serious money, now it is possible to make £3 grand a month just retailing. Paul Tonke's shown us that. However, if you don't want to make a full-time job just out of walking the streets, but you want to earn that kind of money, then really you need to be looking to build a team. And there are many ways you can bring people into your team. And the way we find people, what I'm going to cover tonight is the warm market, your fish pond activity, social media. They're the ways of generating your leads. And then once you've got them, obviously you need to deal with them. So what I'm going to do in the second part of the presentation is cover websites, contact managers, and making follow-up calls. So if I can have the next slide, please, Peter. Right, your warm market. Oh, sorry. Where's the warm market slide then? That must be it. I must have put it in the wrong order. Okay, let's cover the fish pond activity first. This is basically looking for people that you don't know. Majority of them initially are only looking to earn an extra £50 to £100 a week in their spare time. And there are many ways we do that. And the reason it's called fish pond activity is the more rods you've got in the pond, the more chance you've got of catching a fish. Put one rod in the pond, and then you've only got one chance of catching that fish, hoping the fish will catch a particular rod. If you've got more than one rod in the pond, then obviously there's more chance of that fish finding any one of those rods. So anyway, what we use, well, not specifically what we use, but what a lot of people use, and the main ones are cards and flyers. Now we do use cards and flyers, and the flyers, what we do is we put them through the doors. The great thing about flyers is you can actually target where you're actually looking for people. So if you know of a particular area that hasn't got a distributor, and you don't want to retail it yourself, you can go down there and basically put a flyer through every door, and from that hopefully find somebody that will be willing to take the area on. Okay, the cards, you can use them in lots of ways. The most popular way is to go around and pop them on doors. Now, don't go sticking cards under windscreen wipers. I'll tell you now, it is my biggest pet hate. Nothing works, because you don't see it till you get in the car, and then when you get in the car, you see it, you've got to get back out, pull it out, and how good are you going to feel about that car once you've got it, regardless of what it says. Okay, so what we recommend is that you actually slide it down the seal between the windscreen, the driver's door and the seal, driver's door window of the door there. Just slide it down there, near where the door handle is. Then the chap can see it, or the lady can see it as they're going up to the car. They can take it out before they open the thing, or open the car. Whether they read it or not is a material. The majority of them will put it in the car somewhere. Now, I did actually sponsor a guy from a card that I put out 6 months previous. We picked it up. I've been out to Meadowhall, put the card out, and he'd done exactly what I've just explained. Took it, put it in the ashtray of the car, and never thought any more about it. And then he was made redundant from his job and the company car, so he had to clean it out. And while he was cleaning it out, he found this card in the ashtray. And so he contacted us, and he joined the business. So the cards do work, not necessarily straight away. Now, the next one, shop ads. You can, what's recommended is, if you're going to put a shop ad in, use a postcard and handwrite it. People, when they're looking in shop ads, they're looking for mainly bargains, people who are selling things cheap, and they'll skim over anything that's pre-printed because it's an advert. They know it's an advert, it's not what they're looking for. But if it's handwritten, they are more likely to actually stop and read it. So that's what's recommended, and apparently it's S in Jackie White's group. So that's shop ads. Now, a lot of shops will put them up for free for you. If you go in and say, look, we're trying to give people the opportunity to make some extra cash, would you mind putting this in your window? Also, while you're in there, might be worth asking to leave a few cards on the counter, or even if they were looking for the flyer up inside the shop as well. So that's an avenue that we've used, and it's been quite successful for us. Now the third one's internet. Now this is quite a big subject, and I'm going to be covering that on its own further on, particularly on the social media side of things. However, what I do want to briefly cover is the internet has become the main source of people looking for jobs now, and it's well taken over the newspapers. In fact, one of the big things that newspapers promote when they're trying to sell the advertising space is the fact that the advert will also go through push for jobs, that kind of thing, just to encourage people to actually advertise in the newspaper. But with the internet, if you want to, Gumtree is a good place to go. You can advertise free there. Beaver Street's another one. There are many different things you can go on where you can advertise for free. Okay, now one thing you do need to be careful of when you do advertise anywhere, you cannot state that it is a job, because obviously it's not a job, it's a business, and you could get into trouble for that, so be careful on that one. Another one, if where you work is quite large, you could pop a notice up on your staff notice board, or if you know people that work in large companies, let's say for example Jaguar down in Speed, or a very large supermarket, Tesco's, because a large supermarket can have up to 1,000 members of staff going through that staff room. So that's a good place. Newspaper ads, well, everybody knows about newspaper ads. If you're going to advertise in newspapers, don't go for big quarter-page ads. They cost a fortune. They're no more effective than the small language ads. Okay, and finally, the last place that well, it's not the last place, but one of the places that we've used a lot, leads on demand. And what that is basically is you buy or advertising the opportunity, or advertising an opportunity, not necessarily Kleeneze specific. And some of the companies that do that are big advertising. There are also private eye and also adverts anywhere. And you can buy leads for us if there's a pound each on there, and you get the details, and you just contact them as if they've come from something you've generated yourself. So, could I have the next slide, Peter, please? Just take a swig of the coffee and dead dry, must be nerves. Right, the cheapest and fastest way to build any business is through your own market. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with that term, that's basically anybody that you knew previously to actually join in the business, or anybody you become acquainted with once you join the business. So that can be family, friends, work colleagues, and eventually when you start retailing your customers, you can class that as warm market, because you can start to build a relationship with them. Not only that, you've also got other people, professional people, for example, shopkeepers, doctors, teachers at the kids' school, things like that. Okay? Now, the one thing about these people is they know you already, and there should be a degree of trust there. So don't ever worry about approaching people, even if it's just to let them know that you're doing Kleeneze, and if they know anybody that's interested, to let you know, because if they do decide at some stage that they want to get joined, you need them to know that you're in the business because you want them in your team rather than somebody else's. My nightmare would be to go to one of the showcases and for somebody that I know to walk across the stage and get recognised as a gold distributor. And I'm sure there's nobody else on this webinar that would. Who's that? Wayne. Oh. Wayne, can you hear me now? Can you hear me, mother? No, can't hear me at all. No. Hold on a second. I've been using the. How's that, Wayne? You're really muffling. I'm muffling now. Yeah. Muffling. Can you hear me now? It's only a little bit better. Hang on a second, let me turn the microphone up a little. Stay on there, Wayne. Stay there, then. What's that like? What's that like? Is that better, Wayne? Thanks, Kathy. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Yeah, is that okay? Did you say it's okay now? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's better now. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. Right. Yeah. So as I was saying, your own market. You need to be letting these people know, even if you're not actually wanting to contact them straight away to join your business yourself, although it's never a bad thing to suggest to them to take a look at the business, even if you just pass them an information pack or a DVD or a link to a website or anything like that, just to let them know. So that's your own market. Now the next slide, Peter, please. I know I am. I've got a dry. Sorry, I'm croaky, folks. My throat's very dry. Okay, now, as I mentioned before, when I mentioned in the internet, social media, there are so many platforms that you can go on social media. Now, the popular ones are Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, and Facebook, with Facebook being the biggest. Now, for those of you that are registered with the Premier Group Facebook page, you'll have seen me post late last week regarding the success I'd had from a particular posting I did on Facebook. I went on at around about 7:30 in the morning. I posted to around about 260 groups, and it ended up that we actually ended up with 23 leads from that. Took me about half an hour. So that is very successful. That you need to be careful with Facebook though, because it can get a bit funny with you if you try and overdo it. So if anybody wants any advice on that, I'm more than happy for you to contact me, and after the webinar, obviously, and I'll do what I can for you. LinkedIn's is like a Facebook, if you like, for professional people. It's where professional people put their professional profiles on, in the hopes that headhunters find them and offer them jobs. Obviously, I personally, even though I'm on LinkedIn, I wouldn't be interested if anybody offered me a job, because I'm quite happy with Kleeneze. But that's also a place where you could go and meet some people. Google Plus, that's supposed to be Google's answer to Facebook. It is growing. I don't think it's growing as big as they wanted it to, but it is growing. So that's worth a look as well. And also Twitter. Twitter's probably the next to Facebook, probably the largest social media site that's used. Nearly everybody I know uses Twitter, one way or another. And the great thing about Twitter is if you get somebody following you that's got a big circle of friends and you tweet something and they retweet it, it goes out to everybody that's following them. And if you can imagine, if you got only tweet to 5 people and then you can turn tweet to 100 people who then only tweet to 20 people, if you do the maths, pretty soon it could be into the millions. So that's worth looking at. So I think that's what's the next slide, Peter? I think that's it, isn't it, for the actual lead generation. What I'm going to talk to you about in the second half is what you do with your leads, or where you send people once you've got them interested in the business. But for now, what I want to do is
Kleeneze, our business is about to get more exciting than ever before. In 2010, we gave you Destination X to Hong Kong. In 2011, it was the almighty New York. In 2012, we rocked in Miami. In 2013, it'll be Dubai and the Maldives. In 2014, to match your growth and your energy, we will give you 2 unique destinations. The first will be launched at the New Year Showcase. The second will be launched at the Summer Showcase. Both destinations will be full of inspiration, magic, and splendor. All the ingredients that make Kleeneze so exciting. 2 wonderful destinations that will keep you motivated and reward your hard work and determination. 2 destinations that will captivate you, excite you, and energize you more than ever before. Where in the world will we take you? But that's not all. To prepare you and your business for the amazing year ahead, we're going to make Kleeneze history, do something we've never done before. Kleeneze, we're going to give you a 3rd destination. We've secured 50 luxury cabins for a 4-night cruise to Belgium and France on the amazing Royal Caribbean's stunning cruise liner, the Adventure of the Seas. It's one of the world's largest ships. Facilities include ice skating, rock climbing, retail stores, bars and cafes, all for you to enjoy. You will experience all the usual excitement and glamour of a Kleeneze destination. The date will be May the 4th, 2014. The criteria will run over 4 periods between period 10 and period 13. The incentive is open to absolutely everyone in the Kleeneze network, irrespective of status and current level. Kleeneze, this could be your chance to experience the Kleeneze magic and cruise into 2014 with a solid foundation and a wonderful destination. By the end of 2014, you'll have the unique opportunity to qualify for 3 world-class destinations. Make sure you know what you need to do. Don't miss this outstanding opportunity to earn more money and qualify for more destinations than ever before. Only in Kleeneze.
Right, okay, I'm back. Hi folks, can you still hear me okay? Give me a Y, give me an E, give me an S, give me a Y, E, S, give me a yes! Okay, thanks Kathy. And Mary, right, excellent. Right, okay, the reason for showing that video was basically for the benefit of those people that weren't at the showcase and also didn't watch it live on live stream. Now, this destination, the European cruise, is open, as Michael said, to absolutely anyone in the business, and the criteria is all based around what they call new business. And basically what that is, that's any business that's generated by anybody you personally activate in your business between period 10 and period 13. And the top 30 new business sales will be invited onto that cruise. And it will be phenomenal. I've been on a Kleeneze trip and they look after you as if you were a god. Believe me. Anyway, to move on, once you've started generating your leads, you need to put them somewhere, or you need to get them more information. So we did talk about how to generate leads, and even with your warm markets, you can use these methods. But in particular, people that you're getting from cards, flyers, and all the other fish pond activity, you need somewhere to send them. Now, everybody that joins Kleeneze is given a mykleeneze.com website. This is ours, and as you can see, we've uploaded our own picture there. The actual testimonial underneath where it says hi from Neil Hawkes and Rose Lloyd Kleeneze, the testimonial is standard for everybody. But the great thing about this is you've also at the right hand side, you've got It Works video testimonials, so they can click on those. And also, there's the Visit My Shop. Now, if when I'm promoting my online shop with my customers, I always give them this website to go to, the mykleeneze.com. And then obviously they've got to visit my shop, but what I hope is that they'll also have a look around at the business side of Kleeneze as well, hoping that they might click on the button at the bottom. Please, can you give me the next slide, please? Click on the button further down which says get me started, I think. Oh yeah, get started here. And also the other thing is they've also got the sliders here that they can play with above where it says get started, so that they can look at what they could earn if they did their own sales, and also if they introduced other people into the business who did the same. It'll tell them how much their potential earnings would be from that. So That's one thing. Now they go straight into your Kleeneze Contact Manager, which you can access from this site. Sorry, I've got an itch on my nose. I'm not picking my nose, honest. You can access from this site. If you need to know more about that, ask your sponsor. I'm sure they'll explain it to you. But everybody gets this free. Can I have the next slide, Peter, please? Also, in addition to this site, you also get another site free from Kleeneze, which once we get the slide up, you can take a look at what it looks like. And this is, it used to be called I Want to Change My Lifestyle.com. Now that was a bit too short for Kleeneze, so they then changed it to I Want to Change My Lifestyle Today when I joined Clean. No, I'm only joking. They changed it. It was too long, so they changed it to Easy Info Pack. But if you look at the top, it does say change your lifestyle starting today. And basically, it's what's called a blind site. They don't know. It's when you can put this web address on flyers, business cards, and also if you're advertising on Facebook and whatever, and you don't want people to know it's Kleeneze until after they've responded and you've had a chance to either send them more information or have a chance to talk to them. But it's simple enough. You've got to make a note of this: easyinfopack.com/ and then your account number. That's your own personal one. Again, these people go directly into your contact manager within your mycleaneasy.com site, and also you get an email telling you that you've had a lead as well. Okay, so can I have the next slide, Peter, please? This is a paid-for website that we have called Big Advertising. Now, this is the actually account page. The front page or the page that we send people to. If anybody wants to go to this, by the way, it's www.cashright. Yeah, let me type it in the chat box, then you've got it. I won't put the www dot in because otherwise it'll block it, but it's cashright.co.uk. Oh, the flipping cable's sticking. There we go. So if you put a www dot in front of that, you can actually have a look at where you go. It tells them that you can start their own business, blah, 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 and ask them to leave the details. Now, the great thing about this website is they go into a contact manager. Can I have the next slide, Peter, please? They go into a contact manager, which again is part of the service that Big Advertising offer. There is a charge for this, but I'll tell you now, it is worth every penny and some. It is absolutely, there isn't much you can't do with this to follow up people. We've got this set up so that when anybody responds, they immediately get a text advising them that they've received an email from us, and to check if it's not in their inbox, to check their junk folder. It also automatically sends out emails on a regular basis to these people with information and links where they can go. Again, if anybody wants to go on it and put the names in, and where it says town, if you just put webinar, then at least I'll know to take you out of the contact so you're not getting everything. Unless you want to stay in, then you can have all the broadcasts and everything else as well. So, but this is absolutely brilliant. I can go in there. I don't know whether you can see that, but at the time that I took the screenshot, I got 1,149 prospects, just above the green bar that runs the centre there, and 11 team members in the contact manager. It's absolutely brilliant. I would recommend it to everybody. Again, if anybody wants any help with this, speak to your hotline at first. If they can't help you, contact me. I'll do what I can for you. Okay. Can I have the next slide, Peter, please? Okay. Now, once you've generated all these leads and you've got them all there in your contact manager or in your prospect book, whatever you do, you must keep records. Yeah, it's absolutely imperative you keep records. Okay. Once you've got them all of that hard work that you've done to get all these leads is an absolute total waste of time unless you're going to pick up the phone and speak to them. You cannot just sit there hoping that they're going to contact you and say, I want to join, and I want to join on the most expensive kit, because it just doesn't happen. Yeah? They hope, majority of them are hoping you're not going to contact them, but you'd be surprised how many of those people actually are interested once they've actually got a. Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of them won't talk to you, or are frightened to talk to you, or frightened to contact you because they just haven't got enough information. And in the majority of cases, they just want to know more. So if you contact them, you're actually doing them a favour. If they say no, they say no. That's fine. We know they're going to say no. The statistics are to get one person in your team, you need 50 leads a week from cold leads. So expect 49 people to say no before you get somebody. And don't take it personally. It's not you they're saying no to. And in the majority of cases, they don't even know what they're saying no to. So, but you've got to make your callbacks. Keep it brief. Don't try and sell them the business. And I tell you what, the more leads you've got, the easier it is. Because if you've only got 2 leads and you're desperate to sponsor somebody, you're going to bend over backwards and try and do your best to talk them into it. And in some cases, this business is easy to sell. But if you're getting people in that don't really want to do it, when they're in, they're not going to do any work anyway. And if you sponsor them on a break free, you've wasted a 5, haven't you? So anyway, so that's it for me. I just want to. That's it for me on the sponsoring and the. Just want to have a quick word about the retailing that we've done over the last couple of days. You probably saw me post in the Premier Group that we got our new catalogues and we got them out straight away. Now I did a customer base of about 120, of which I've just picked up the first lot today. I've still got quite a few to go back to because I left them longer than I normally do. And I think a lot of people, because they'd had the book so long, just forgot to put it out. And I know there's a lot more orders to come from that. But between that and also a blanket drop that I did over the last couple of days, we picked up over £500 in orders. Also picked up quite a few new customers as well. This business is really working. And one thing I am going to be doing is, again, if you weren't at the showcase or didn't see the stream, you won't know about this. But one thing I am going to be doing when I deliver these orders is I'm going to be showing them the front cover product. So Peter, if you want to show everybody the video of this front cover product, and I'm going to sign off after that. So thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you all soon.
Started again without much control there. So I'll just show you this. I'm actually looking for the Christmas catalogue. So
Introducing one of Kleeneze's brand new Christmas products, the fantastic front cover product, the Singing Reindeer. This cute little character is part of a family of Christmas characters, including reindeer, Santa and penguin. To use, simply press the foot and they'll sing and sway along to a well-known Christmas song. A perfect gift for a loved one or as a quirky decoration for around the house at Christmas time. They're fun and cute, the whole family will love them. Why don't you collect all 3?
Okay, folks, that was the front cover of the Christmas catalogue. I don't know what's happening here. There's something else coming on. I'm just trying to get rid of that. There we go. That's him gone. Excuse me. Wayne, who is our one of our technical men, has asked me to mention the Kleeneze Premier Group for Premier Group members. Not everybody's a member of the Premier Group. I'll just if it'll come on. There we go. That's the link to the Premier Group site. You have to log on to it and just click the button to request to join, and we'll pick that up and allow you to join, of course. There's lots of information on there about the Premier Group. There's videos and testimonials and bits and pieces that Wayne sorted out. So thanks very much indeed to Wayne for that. Quite a good turnout as it turned out tonight, so that's good. A couple of new people, so welcome to them. As far away as London and South Wales as well. Tony and Rianne, welcome to you too. Scotland, John Johnston. England and Wales, so we will have. A couple in London actually. London, Scotland, Wales. That's a stretch quite far and wide, don't we? Wayne says this is our first recorded webinar. Subscribe to our new YouTube channel. Link will be on the Facebook group later on. So Wayne's got a program. He's been able to record it, so that'll be on the new YouTube channel. If anyone missed it, they'll be able to come back to that. We've got another webinar next week. Have I got anything else to tell you? Oh yes, of course I have. Yes, just bear with me. Meetings. There we are. Yeah, up and coming meetings. We've got Monday, the 30th of September. Jumping the gun a little bit there. That's the Premier Group Lynn meeting. I mentioned that because it's at the top of the list rather than jump backwards and forwards. But before that, of course, we've got the Sunday regular meeting at Rob's seminar at the Royal Victoria in Sheffield, 11 till 5:30. That's an excellent meeting. Last meeting we went to there, which was a couple of weeks ago, was absolutely awesome. One of the best meetings I've ever been to, actually. Some good speakers, and Rob was on fire as well, so really, really good. So think about going to that one. So that's 2 for you. Not forgetting, of course, the 4th of May. So the 8th of May, Neil's already mentioned that, the new Adventure of the Seas, that's the name of the ship, cruise conference to France and Belgium. So that's well worth going for. Absolutely level playing field for everybody. It's based on new people you introduce and the amount of business that they actually generate. Neil and Rose say New Year Showcase. Thank you very much for that. That's the 4th of January. Forgot to put that on the list. Yeah, I made a note of it and forgot to type it on. 4th of January, Saturday 4th of January. That's an absolute must. Excuse me. We're going to try and organise a coach for that. Depending on numbers, we may have to go in with Sue Burris, which may start as far up as Lancaster. So we'll have to sort that out. Road trip. Is that the name of a song? Or never mind. Perhaps you can sing it for us later, Zabby. Yeah. So we'll probably be picking up at junctions on the motorway on the way. So if anyone's interested, of course, let us know. We'll be trying to organise that soon. There's plenty of time, of course. We've got till January. We're still in September, so I don't think there's 1,001 coaches we can go to. So, yeah. So big thank you again to Neil for standing in there and giving us his expertise and his experience on various things there. And of course, very many happy returns as well, Neil. So well done there. Look forward to seeing everybody next week. New speaker, or new couple of speakers actually. We had another speaker tonight, but unfortunately the camcorder went down, so we could have heard the person, but we wouldn't have been able to see them, which takes a bit of the fun away from it. So thanks very much indeed for everybody. I'm going to put a few video pop songs on now, so if you want to hang about, the chat's open, you can have a chat, and say thanks very much indeed everybody for attending, and we look forward to seeing everybody next week. Thanks very much indeed.